Can you hear me now, folks? Can you hear me now? Yeah, there we go. All right. I've been talking to myself. Well, actually, I've been talking to my wife here for the last 20 minutes. So, trying a new setup here tonight. I'm actually on a computer and on a screen. So, that's good. I'm going to have to edit out most of the beginning of this video. I'm going to have to edit out most of the beginning of this video. But we are in period number 1 against the Detroit Red Wings. If you missed all that beginning stuff, it's pretty self-explanatory, and you got to miss my whole intro. So we are talking about whatever you want tonight. So I'm open to thoughts and ideas of what we're going to talk about throughout the episode. But we've got 10 big games coming up. I kind of scrolled through them. If you didn't hear me, we got a lot of action going on in the episode, and it's probably a better thing that nobody heard me because I was kind of talking shit about a few of the players. So, okay, we're gonna roll into period number 2 here against Detroit. We need some points, and in order to get points, we need some wins. So, P-Check puts one in on the power play. Thank you very much, P-Check. All right, 14 minutes to go here in period number 2, and it's B-Walk with the goal. It's 2-0 Hartford. So the lowly Detroit Red Wings are getting their butts kicked early in this one by us Hartford Whalers. We go on the power play, and let's go ahead and get another goal, shall we? No, we're going to get that one killed off. That one gets killed off. Shots now 27-21, so just about even as we're making our way here through period number 2. About a minute left to go in the period, and that's going to do it for period number 2. We roll right into period number 3. No time to waste here in the episode. This team needs some points on the board. Okay. And Connor Burns had a power play goal, and then Perron scored a goal. So I was talking some smack about him, and he puts one in the net. Kunin scores for Detroit. It's 4-1. So DJ's holding it down pretty good, right? He's only given up one goal. All right, we know we've got him in the net against some struggling teams, but we definitely need him to do something here in the episode, since we kind of moved her out for a little bit. So, and Kunin's going to score again. He's going to shoot for the hat trick here. It is 4-2. Let's go for an empty netter. They're going to pull Connor Burns puts one in. DeBrincat scores, and the Whalers put up 5. Oh, Feeney with the empty netter to close it out. And the Whalers put up 6 goals. Okay, hopefully they don't waste all their goals in the first game of the episode, as we know they can do. Mike Feeney, of course, needs no goalie in net to actually do something. Thank you very much, Mr. Feeney. No fear when there's nobody in the net. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our 3 stars of the game. How many nuggets? What are we talking about, dude? How many nuggets at once from Mr. Feeney here? You have to tell me exactly what you mean by how many nuggets at once. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our goals here in game number 1. Of course, P-Check on helpers from Burns and Kelly. We had Walker from Burns and Capo Caco. Connor Burns scored on the helpers from Kelly and Jimmy Lamoureux. Perron from Paul. We had Kunin for Detroit. Burns from Kelly and P-Check. And, of course, Feeney from P-Check. Okay, Mr. Feeney, yes, you know that I have, in fact, eaten 80 chicken McNuggets in one sitting. I am not super proud of that, and it was a long time ago, and I will not be doing that again anytime soon, because that day hurt. That day really hurt. Not as much as the orange chicken one, but that one definitely hurt. Okay, so that was our goals for the game. Let's take a look at our 3 stars for sure. Of course, Kunin. He had 2 goals in this game, so of course he's deserving of star number 3. But it's P-Check with the 2nd star, starting to come alive. P-Check is, right? He's definitely starting to come alive. A goal and 2 helpers in this one. Connor Burns with the 4-point night against the Wings. 2 goals and 2 assists on the evening. So excellent game from the Whalers here in Detroit. Great way to kick off a road trip with a win at Little Caesars. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that on top of the screen, but the professor's a little pissed off because he's not getting any ice time. Cody is happy that he's getting ice time, but Jacob right here, as we can see, he's injured with an upper body injury. I hate that in hockey. They don't refer to it as they never tell you what's actually wrong with them. It just says upper body or lower body. So the professor could be having any sort of issues. So we're gonna make something up, and we're gonna say he has a broken collarbone. He has a broken collarbone, and he's going to be back in 3 days. We'll say concussion. That sounds more realistic. Okay, so we got to go in. We got to make a change now since we don't have him. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to our lines. Let's see what we have on the bench. Oh, Killer. Is Killer going to get an opportunity to get back in the lineup? I don't know. Do we go with Killer Keller? Or do we go with Matthew Rempe? Matthew Rempe is a beast. All right. If you Google Matthew Rempe and you can watch some of his videos on YouTube, just highlights from his games, the dude is a absolute beast. So, you know what, Killer? I think you're going to sit this one out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move Blake up to line number 3, we're going to put Taven, who is a left winger. We got Gregory, who is a right winger. So let's move Gregory over to right wing. Taven, you're going to go to left wing. And Matthew, you're going to go to center. So we picked him up in the offseason. He's a center, played for the New York Rangers. So let's go ahead and actually take a look. We'll take a look, see where he actually played. So last year he was in Hartford. Oh, I'm sorry, that's this year, dummy. But there's another Hartford team. There's a Hartford Wolfpack. So last year he was in Abbotsville, the minor league affiliate of the Canucks. He had 80 games played, 19 goals, 18 assists. So he's got it. He's only 24 years old. We're going to go ahead and give him a shot. We'll put him in the lineup. He'll be playing on the 4th line. So welcome to the starting lineup. We take a look at the power play. I'm not too sharp when it comes to the power play stuff. I just kind of let the machine do it for me. So, but we're going to put, let's see, we got to put Matthew Rempe in there, right? I think so. I don't know. Feel free to let me know. Looks like I got another viewer, so put a comment up on the board. Sounds like we're talking about how much food I can actually eat in one sitting tonight. That seems like it's the talk of the town. What would I like to do? We're going to substitute him. Yeah, okay. So Rempe's in there. Thank you. You're in the power play. 4-man power play. And, yeah, we'll give him some power play minutes here too, right? We will put him right there on the power play. So Matthew Rempe. Sorry if you're just coming in, you're seeing all this garbage. Kind of a pain. But we got to do it. You got to manage a team, right? Okay. So we got to win, baby. We got to win. And now we are taking on the New York Rangers, and look at the record on the freaking Rangers. 24-1. Not 24-1. 20 wins, 4 losses, and 1 overtime. Oh, you want the orange chicken story? See, I mentioned it. So, all right. Well, you know what? As I'm kind of going through this stuff, I'll kind of talk about it. So I had the pleasure of working with one of my best friends at a golf course many, many years ago when we were just youngsters. And there was another young man that worked there. And bigger, I think he was a football player. Yeah, Mr. Feeney, you could probably answer that. But I believe he was a football player at one point. The guy could eat a ton. All right. And we had this thing we would do with the challenges. I think there was a show on it at one point in time. And we used to watch that show maybe in the pro shop. And, it started with the chicken nuggets. And No Fear had to go to McDonald's and buy like 100 chicken nuggets, which was absolutely the craziest thing ever. And that's actually a better story about him. He had to go there and purchase 100 chicken nuggets at one time for us to do this. And then, of course, I think a couple weeks later, when we had recovered from the chicken McNuggets, we decided it would be fun to do orange chicken from I don't know if I can name the restaurant. I'm pretty sure I can, but we'll say Panda. But we went and got some orange chicken, and I don't remember exactly how much it was, but we bought a whole bunch of it and the white rice. And this person that we were with, 200. I'm sorry, correction. He had to buy 240 chicken McNuggets. We basically bought the McDonald's out that day. But yes, we ended up getting all that orange chicken, and he brought it back. And this gentleman's rules were, and this is not No Fears rules. This was, I believe his name was Mr. Parker. We're going to call him Mr. Parker. But yes, his rule was if we got the meal, we had to eat everything. So it wasn't just the orange chicken. We had to eat the rice too. So we ended up eating all that orange chicken and the rice. I get all done, and I'm like, all right, I ate the rice. I ate the chicken. I'm done. And he looks at me and goes, no, you're not done, because now you have to drink the soda. And without getting too graphic, let's just say it didn't stay down very well. Orange chicken did not stay down very well. But I'm not here to gross you out. We're here to play hockey. We're here to play hockey. But the only person I have commenting right now is asking me all sorts of questions about my eating habits. So, okay, let's get into game number 2. We have got the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden. And we have got Chris Dreiger between the pipes for the Rangers. This dude has been massive. I think he's their backup behind Shesterkin. So he's holding it down in his performances. And you know what? They don't have any belief in us. They think we're just going to walk in there and they're going to kill us. So they're putting in their backup. Good for them. 9 games played for him, 7 wins, .919 save percentage, 2.42 goals against average. What is my fan base nickname? I don't know. I got to come up with one. Feel free to name them, dude. Feel free to name them. Feel free to name them. You're like my fan base, so you're helping me with this. So feel free to name them. I mean, I've heard all sorts of stuff, right, in the past, like the Peanut Gallery and Out in the Jungle and all that cool stuff. But I need something. Feel free to name them. Go to ChatGPT or something like that. So Chris Dreiger will be between the pipes for the Rangers in this one. DJ is going to try to hold it down for the second game in a row, all right, for the Whalers. We're going to advance to that game. I didn't do that yet. Oh, my bad. Look at that. Igor Shesterkin is now in net. So that changed just because I actually pressed a button. Maybe I should press the button ahead of time. So Shesterkin will be holding it down, and yay, that just brought our win percentage down to about 8%. But DJ's going to hold it down for us between the pipes. He's coming off of a win. He is all pumped up. The confidence is built up. If you weren't with us through season number 2, in season number 2, Simo got injured, missed almost 40 games, and DJ came in and absolutely killed it for the Whalers in his stretch. I think he had like 17 wins and 13 losses, but you know what? That was good for him because he doesn't get a whole lot of action. So 8 games played for him, 2 wins, .915 save percentage, and a 2.93 goals against average as we make our way into this one. Over here on the right side, we're taking a look at our matchup tonight. We have got they are actually really good with the exception of their power play percentage, which is at 15.1%. Ours is at 21.8% with those 2 power play goals in the last game. Thank you, Mr. Pete Check, for that one. Their team leader is JT Miller. He's got 42 points. Capo Caco is our team leader with 23, but I see that changing here in the episode. All right, let's go ahead and scroll over to the right. This is where we see our current standings. And yes, you are reading that correctly. We have 7 wins, 12 losses, and 16 points. That's all we have. If you don't know how to read that, just go down to number 8, and that's where we are. Metro Division, the Rangers are currently in first place with 20 wins, 4 losses, and 41 total points. So congratulations to the Rangers on a very strong start to the 26-27 season. Our team leaders are as follows. Capo Caco with 23, Sergio with 11 on the defense, Goals for is Capo Caco with 9. Assists is Connor Burns. And goalie wins is Simo. But I think DJ will catch up, possibly in this episode, right? That could happen here. We're not going to dive into the league leaders quite yet. This could be the kind of if we don't play well tonight, we could be simming through this whole thing. We could just sim through the whole damn season and go to season number 4 because this has been a train wreck so far. But let's go ahead and we're going to advance another day to take us to the actual Rangers game. And let's go ahead and sim the game. We are at Madison Square Garden for game number 2 of tonight's episode. And here we go. Underway. Can we get some goals? We play pretty well at the Garden. Not here. The Breadman puts one in past DJ. It is 1-0 Rangers. Alrighty. Time ticking away on this one. Let's go ahead and sorry, I got a little quiet there. I can't talk the whole time. It's hard for me to talk the whole time. Let's see. I'm just kind of checking on some of the scores around the league. And then JT Miller puts one in. So we've actually got some hockey tonight. Only about 4 games happening in the league right now. And we are at the end of period number 1. It is 2-0 Rangers because, of course, it is, right? We have got the Sabres are up 4-2 on the Flyers. The Rangers are down to the Senators 7-4. That's with 2 minutes left to go. And, of course, the Golden Knights are taking on the Kings tonight. Smith puts one past Gallegos. DJ, he's given up 3 goals in a period and a half. We got to get something rolling here for certain. And, of course, the Devils beat the Kraken. That was in New Jersey. It was a 3-2 win for the Devils. So out there in the actual world, that's actual hockey scores, if you're interested, which most of you probably aren't. Okay, so it is 3-0 here at the end of period number 2 on a goal from Smith. Can we get a miracle comeback at the Garden? Let's see if we can get a miracle comeback. DJ gives up 3 goals, which is about his average, right? But we are not scoring. I mean, we've got 30 shots. Miller scores again. It's 4-0. Lafreniere scores. It's 5-0. All right. Shades of season number 1 when the Rangers beat us 10-1 on their home ice. And I was just saying we do well there. In the playoffs we do. Not so well in a regular season game. It is 5-0. Shots are 38-37. And 222, 120. And that's going to do it for this one. We're going to get shut out in New York. That's a bummer. For sure. We are not, well, we have to, right? It's only fair. 3 stars of the game. Yeah, it's all blue. The Breadman had a goal and an assist. He's a 3rd star. JT Miller had 2 goals and 1 assist. And Igor Shesterkin, he shouldn't get the 1st star. He should get like the player of the month, shutting us down. 39 saves. That is one hell of a game for Shesterkin. And the Rangers here, a 5-0 drubbing at the Garden. So we are now 1-1 in the episode. We have picked up 2 points. So congratulations to the team, right? On picking up 2 points here in the episode. Wow. Okay, but we're heading home. We're heading home to Hartford, and we will be taking on the Washington Capitals, and I believe Ovechkin is still there. He should be, right? Unless he retired. That could have happened and I missed it. But we'll be taking on the Washington Capitals in this one. They are 12-7-1. They're 6-4 over their last 10. So they've been playing some pretty good hockey as of late here in our universe. We are 2-7-1 in our last 10. So we continue to suck. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying because that's what we do, right? 7-13-2 overall. DJ, you know what? You're going to get 3 games in this episode. I'm going to commit to one more here against the Capitals. If you can't get the win, you're out of the net. We'll put Simo back between the pipes, or we'll just go down to the minors and see if we can get somebody better. That trade is really sounding good right now. The Cave Crew or the Cave Nation. I mean, yeah, I like that. I like that. Um, for sure. It's got to be something catchy that I just keep calling you, right? Um, okay. So goals for per game for the Caps, they are 2.90, 25th in the league. Goals against 2.3, they're second. So good defense for the Caps, 8.6% on the power play. So they struggle on the power play. They definitely struggle on the power play. How about a roll call out there? If you're watching right now, feel free to put a comment up on the board. Let me know you're here, and I'll get you involved in the conversation. Penalty kill percentage, 83.1%. Team leader is C. McMichael. I'm not sure of his first name, so we're just going to call him C. McMichael. He's got 15 points. So what does that say? They're a very balanced team, I guess, right? Well, a team with 12 wins, 7 losses, and 1 overtime loss. And their highest point score is 15 points. They're pretty balanced. Pretty balanced. We take a look at our standings again. We have now played 22 games, and we are dead freaking last. Dead last. Wow, how this team has totally turned around since season number 1. Yeah, I think we might need a player meeting, Mr. Feeney. I think we might need a player meeting for sure, because they are definitely struggling. What I think we could do after game number 3, we're going to play through game number 3. We're going to see what happens, and then we're going to kind of juggle the lines. That has to happen sometimes, Maybe these guys are just getting too comfortable with each other, and something's not right. I think we have what I've seen in watching. Yes, sometimes I have to watch my own episodes, but what I've seen in the last 2 episodes, we tend to have, 60% chemistry is not good. That's very true. And the thing is, I don't know how to fix that. I have never been able to fix that on this game. I've tried it. I've tried trading people, I've tried everything, and it never seems to go up or down unless you're winning. I guess if you're winning. But I think what we're going to do is juggle the lines. I think that's going to have to be what we're going to do here to kind of get this team going. We made that trade. We know Capo's good, but we have the professor is upset. We can actually see the morale. We can see the morale and see how things are going. But we're going to get through game number 3. Then we'll jump into the morale, and we'll see if we can fix the locker room, because it's not good. It's not good so far. Okay, so between the pipes for the Caps here at the Civic Center, we have got Hugo Alnefelt. 7 games played, 4 wins, a .902 save percentage, and a 2.69 goals against average. DJ is going to hold it down one more time in the episode. This is his 10th game of the year. Well, this will be his 10th game of the year. He's played in 9 so far. He's got 2 wins, a .908 save percentage. So the struggle is real between the pipes for the Whalers as we head into game number 23 on the season. But I have a feeling we're going to get something going right here. Right here. So let's go ahead and sim tonight's game against the Capitals. Rolling right into this one. We bump this up to 4 times speed. And here we go. We are underway. Time is ticking away in this one. Shots, not a whole lot of shots from either team to start this one off. 6 for the Whale, 5 for the Caps. Now it's tied up in shots. Boom, and it's Sergio to kick off the scoring. It is 1-0 Hartford. How about that from the blue line, the kid putting one in the net. Let's get another blue line goal. No, it's going to be Pichek. Thank you very much. Chitrin puts one past DJ. Look, I'm so used to saying puts one past Simo, but no, it's DJ giving up that goal. And it's going to be 2-1 Hartford at the end of period number 1. That was unless they snuck one in, which they didn't. So we're rolling into period number 2. 17 minutes to go in the period. Time is ticking away on this one. That's what we need. And it's Ferraveri putting one past Gallegos. It's 2-2. Then Connor Burns answers back. So thank you very much, Connor Burns. 3-2 Hartford. Woo! They got me really talking fast here in this one. Usually I get a chance to catch my breath, but not so much here in this game against the Caps. 6 minutes to go in the period. Shots are 23-18. 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Time is ticking down again. And it's Wilson putting one past DJ. So it is 3-3 here in period number 2. And we're just going to roll right into period number 3. No stopping. No stopping. Miroshnichenko. Wow, that was a big name thrown at me just like that's a freaking curveball. Miroshnichenko puts one past DJ Gallegos. 5-on-4 power play. And it's Sergio. And, oh, the hat trick for the man. Sergio with the hattie coming up big. Got a talking to in the old office. And he's putting it up. There we go. A freaking hattie for Sergio here against the Caps. And it is 5-4 Whalers. And I love it. I love to see that. A defenseman with the hattie. Wow. Wow. And 48 seconds to go. And the Whalers take this one on 3 goals from Sergio in this one. Sergio, if you're ever out there watching, I take back most of what I said. But anyway, we have got Connor Burns with a goal and an assist in this one with a hit. Pichek had a goal, an assist, and 3 hits. And, of course, it was Sergio with 3 goals and 1 assist for the Hartford Whalers in this one. A 5-4 victory. I had to think about it for a second. I almost forgot what the score of the game was. I'm so caught up in the Sergio Bowl. So 5-4 Hartford. Let's take a look. I jumped to the Stars so fast that time. It was a first period goal from Sergio, followed by Pichek to make it 2-0. Chychrun put one in for the Caps to go up 2-1. We had a fighting major from DP. Way to go, DP, throwing down with Sandin. I hope he won that one. Second period was Ferraveri with the goal. We had Burns with a goal. We had a tripping minor. I got everything here. Cross-checking from Kelly. And not very disciplined, Mr. Kelly, on that one. Miroshnichenko. Of course, that was the name that they threw a curveball at me at. But I caught it, and I got it right. And then, of course, you know what? I'm looking at all these penalties and crap. We don't want to look at the penalties. The important thing is the goals, and that's what's important. Sergio, and, of course, Sergio in the first. The man had a hattie. Congratulations. That is the first hat trick for a defensive player since we started with this Hartford Whalers team. He is on fire, so hopefully he can continue that as we move forward. I'd love to see some more out of the other defensive stars on this team. No Fear, and the Fagan brothers, of course. DP, he gives what he's good for, right? DP is a fighter. He goes out there, he fights for the team, and he punishes people. But we expect offense from the Fagan brothers, and, of course, No Fear Feeney. And hopefully we'll get something here as we continue to move forward. But, folks, that's 2 wins in the episode. We're early in the episode, and we have 2 wins tonight. That's 4 points. So if you're adding up at home, 2 times 2 is 4. Yeah, I got that. Y is for whale. If you get that one out there, you'll that's only one person's going to get that. Y is for whale comment. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to advance right up to the next game. Now, I promised at the end of 3 games we were going to look at a couple of things. So Jacob is back. So the professor is back in the lineup. He's feeling much better, but we just got to win, right? Ooh, do we really want to put him back? Yeah, we have to, right? But we're going to leave Rempe in there. So Blake's going to go right here. Oh, it didn't move. Blake, you're going to go down to the 4th line. Gregory, we're going to give you a couple of nights off. We'll put the professor there. Capo's going to play there. And you know what? Capo, you're going up here with Mr. Kelly. All right? So we're looking at our lines, right? That's what we want to look at. We've got that one good. We've got him back into the lineup. Now we need to take a look at our current morale. So we're through 3 games here in the episode. We have 2 wins and 1 loss. And now we're going to take a look. This is the morale screen, okay? Evander Kane is pissed off, right? Disgruntled The man is disgruntled, right? I don't know exactly what that means here on the game, but we know that he is not happy. So we're going to have a meeting with Mr. Kane. Now, if this was me, I'd tell him to just go out there and play some damn hockey. But the game, it does its own thing. So Evander says, "Okay, Bob, hello, Bob Andrews. Season's just getting warmed up. Here for our talk. What's your take?" And we're going to say on ice play. So we're going to discuss some on ice tactics for him. What do you have in mind? And, we're going to tell him scheme fit. And he says absolutely not. So if it comes up red, that means he's not happy. Okay? And you know what? With that being said, let's just move on from Evander Kane. Right? We're going to leave him the way he is. He's pissed off. I don't really care because he's not one of the originals, right? As long as the originals are happy, that's all that really matters. All right? So, Evander, you're coming out of the lineup. I think what we're going to do is we're really going to piss him off, and we're going to try to trade him. Here, three games into the episode, we are going to try to move Evander Kane. So let's go ahead. He's not happy. This is Evander Kane in this world, by the way, right? So we're going to go ahead and try to move him. Let's see what would happen if we try to find a trade for Evander Kane. Well, he spent so much money on him in the offseason, too. But here we go. So Evander Kane, we're going to look on the open block. And, we've got an offer. Boston says they'll give us a third and a third in 27 and 28, but we're looking for a player. We gotta get a player in return, right? We can get Morelli. He is a rook. Canadians offer us 2 draft picks. Nashville offers us 2 draft picks. The Devils picks Matthews from the Devils. He's getting $1 million, so it'd save us a little bit of coin. Petrie from the Kraken. Bogosian is a defenseman. We could use him maybe. How about Ali Mata and Mahura? Both defensemen. I don't need any defense, really. That's the thing. Nosek. Oh, you know what we should do? Jordan Kyrou. We try to trade for Jordan Kyrou. Was he on there? I didn't see him. Was he on there? Did I miss that? Jordan Kyrou. I don't know. We'll take a look one more time. He's with St. Louis, right? No, goes right to Winnipeg. So no Jordan Kyrou. You think we should trade for Jordan Kyrou? Well, you know who I think we should try to bring back? Yeah, I think we should try to bring him back. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go right here to Buffalo. And Mr. Feddo, who was such a good player on this team until I got rid of him, he is, in the last year of his deal, a $4.42 million contract, right? Which means I don't know if they're going to re-sign him. I don't know what they're going to try to do, but we're going to see what they want for him. Okay, so they want the professor. Oh, so sorry here. So they want the professor. All right, there we go. We're back again. We are back again. I'm having some technical difficulties tonight, but I think we are back this time. So feel free to put some up on the board. Let me know you can actually hear me again. Okay. So sorry. So sorry. Technical difficulties here inside the cave for tonight's episode, but no biggie, no biggie. So, in case you couldn't follow all that as I was doing that, we were looking at some trades, and we tried to get Mr. Fetto back. They wanted everything plus the kitchen sink here from Hartford, and we just weren't really interested in doing that. Actually, I don't know what the hell they wanted. I barely read the screen. Once they turn it down, I basically don't pay much attention to it. So we're through 3 games, and we've got something going here. We're 2-1. All right. We're coming off of a big game for Sergio. He had the Hattie, and the team's rolling into Columbus for this one. Also, I did go through the what do you call that? The morale. You saw that Evander Kane's pissed off. The rest of the team seems happy. So you know what? We're going to take him out. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was talking about. And I think that's when my microphone kind of went out. But we're going to go ahead and edit the lines here. Evander Kane, goodbye. You are coming out of the lineup because you are disgruntled, and I don't like that. So, Mr. Swift, you're going to go here. We're going to put Perron's going to move up. So that looks pretty good, actually. We do have to make some changes, though, here because we need some scoring, right? We know that B-Walk can move the puck. So we put B-Walk to the top line. Now, you see those numbers changing over here on the right? That is our line chemistry. So I like to try to have them all green if I possibly can. So I don't mind moving myself down to line number 2 to try to get that done. Let's see if we move P-Check, what happens. Ooh-wee, look at that. We move P-Check, Kelly, and Burns down to line number 2. That bumps us up 5 points. So it takes P-Check to a 96, me to a 97, Connor to a 93 overall. All right, that also bumps up that top line. I think we just leave it the way it is, right? I mean, maybe we move these guys around a little bit. No, we're going to leave it just the way it is. So the one change we make, we move B-Walk and Perron to the top line. They'll start the games for us. P-Check, Kelly, and Burns will, of course, be our second line. We'll have Swift, Jimmy, and the Professor, who is also not very happy. So if we move the Professor around, I'll take that. Let's put the Professor with Kelly and P-Check. That was the original top line when we started this game. So we're going to give that one a go. Let's see what happens if we put Connor here. No, we're going to leave it. See, I get a little crazy. I start moving things around. Okay, so that's that. That's that. We're not going to touch. Ooh, actually, you know what? What happens when I say actually, you know what? That means we got something else we got to do. I think we might have to just go back to the original defense as well. So, Mr. Feeney, you are currently on the top line. Well, we had Kirkish there before. When we had him, nothing makes any sort of a change, though. Ooh, I don't know. If we put the rookie up there and Feeney on a third line? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not right. That's not right. He shouldn't be on a third line. Let's try to get... Ooh, how about if we get Miles back into the mix? Welcome back, Mr. Fagan. Yes, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we can move Mr. Paul down here to this line. Maybe flip these guys around. Now, Sergio's got to stay where he is. This guy's been hot. Okay, that's where we are. We're done. I promise. I'm stopping. Okay, we're going to move on to game number 4 of the episode. We are taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets, a team that we hammered in season number 1 in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and rock and roll into this one. Between the pipes for Columbus, we will have Elvis Merzlikins in this one. Sorry, that was the worst possible Elvis Presley impersonation you'll ever hear. He has 8 games played, 1 win, a .899 save percentage, and a 3.27 goals against average. DJ will be between the pipes here in game number. This is game number 4, right? I don't know. I've been talking so much. I have no idea where I am. Game number 4 of the episode. We are not going to put Simo back because we just got a win. So we're going to hope he can get another win for us here. He's got 3 wins, a .905 save percentage, and a 3.31 goals against average. We are currently dead last in the standings. We are 8-13-2 with 18 points, and the Blue Jackets are 10-14-1 with 21 points on the season. We take a look at our team leaders. Capo Caco continues to lead the team with 24 overall points. He's got 9 goals and 16 assists and 5 goalie wins so far for Simo on the season. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way inside the Hartford Civic Center. Go ahead and grab yourself an Orange Julius, your hot dog on a stick, get your tickets, grab a seat, and let's go ahead and see what happens when we take on the Columbus Blue Jackets quickly inside the stadium. That was quick. I'd have to simulate a minor league game. Okay, so we're right underway. About 15 minutes to go here in period number 1. Once again, this is going to be Cave Nation roll call. So if you're just joining us tonight, throw a little comment up there on the board. I'd love to know who's here. We're talking all sorts of crazy shit tonight, but feel free to throw anything out there, and we'll see if it sticks inside the cave. We have got shots all evened up. 4 minutes to go here in period number 1. 2 minutes, and boom, that's going to do it. So no action here in the first period. Both teams pretty quiet. Double-digit shots, but nothing happened. We're going to go on a power play. We put them on the power play, and nothing going to happen there because we're going to kill that off. Excellent job from the Whale. Oh, yes, of course we got the fam listening in tonight. My biggest supporters and viewers, thank you so much for joining me again. I have been managing to get some folks watching after the fact. Dumais is going to put one in the net past DJ here. But Connor Burns answers right back, and it is 1-1 on this one. 1 minute to go, and time ticks away, and we are through 2 periods. Thank you very much, Connor Burns, one of the greatest athletes known to man. And we're rolling into period number 3 here inside the mall. And time ticking. I slow down. I got to keep rolling, man. I got to keep rolling. All right. Capo Caco puts one in on the power play. Excellent. Once again, thanks so much to my assistant GM who came up with that freaking trade. Uh-oh. Are we going to have overtime? No overtimes. I don't want to hear anything from the crew out there. We have got a 2-1 lead, and time is ticking away. We're trying to get our 6th point of the episode, and yes, we're going to go ahead and do that. Thank you very much, Capo Caco, one of the best investments I've had so far with this team. Of course, we've only been around for 3 years, and we haven't had a whole lot of trades or moves, but that's the biggest one so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at the events tonight. Goals in this one, we had Dumais with a goal. Assist from Ben and Monahan in the second period. About 16:53 gone in the second. It was Connor Burns on a helper by Jimmy and, of course, Swifty. And then in the third period, it was Capo Caco from B-Walk and Fagan. So we switched up the lines. We made a couple of changes, and we get a win. See how that paid off? Capo Caco with the goal. 3 hits in this one. He's a third star. Elvis Merzlikins, 2.03 goals against, 31 saves. Not much really happening for the Blue Jackets in this one. That's how he gets the second star. And then, of course, it's DJ Gallegos. Thank you, DJ. That's his second time this year. He has been a top dog. He gave up a goal. and had 35 saves in this one. Okay, so we are now 4 games into the episode. And don't say it. Okay, I won't say it. I got to talk to myself here. We're not going to talk wins or losses. We're not going to talk points quite yet. We've got another one coming up with the Caps. So we're going to simulate to that game. And oh no, Sea Dog is injured. He's fully healed and available to play in the team's next game. But yeah, okay, I think we have to do that just to make sure he's okay and that the lines are good. Wow, look at that chemistry. So the chemistry's getting better. We'll have to see if the overall chemistry has improved. Feeney, Ibarra on the top line, Fagan. Cody, you're back down there on line number 3 with DP. So that's looking pretty good. Looking at our locker room chemistry has improved. We have gone up 1%. So we have gone from extremely pissed off with each other to only minorly pissed off with each other. So good job from the team. I don't know, maybe we should buy him some pizzas or something like that. Make him happy, maybe a little birthday party or I don't know. Okay, in this one, we have got the Washington Capitals as we shoot for I don't know, let's take a look here. I lose track of myself here. We're going to look at a calendar and see what we've done so far. So we have to go into November, right? And we had the 6-3 win over Detroit. We had the Rangers 5-0 loss, the Capitals 5-4 win, and of course the 2-1 win just now over the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we've got 6. Don't say it. Don't stop yourself. We're not going to talk about that yet. We've played 4 games. We're heading into game number 5. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to play tonight. I don't know if I really want to. Every time I do, we lose, and I don't really want to do that. We seem to have something going here. All right, so we're going to take a look at this one really quick, all right? We're rolling through this. The Hartford Whalers now are 9-13-2, taking on the Washington Capitals at the Capital One Arena, 13-9-1 on the season. So like mirror images of the records, almost. We are 3-6-1 in our last 10. They are 4-6-0. So they're on a slide, and we're starting to move up. DJ will be holding it down between the pipes in this one. 11 games played, 4 wins, .912 save percentage, and a 3.06 goals against average. Logan Thompson will be between the pipes for the Caps. 16 games played, 8 wins, .931 save percentage, and a 2.27 goals against average. Taking a look over here on the right of our screen in the matchup section, feel free to take a look. We are currently 32nd in the league in goals for per game, so we have bumped up a spot. Congratulations to the team for actually doing your freaking jobs. We are currently 18th in goals against per game, 5th in power play percentage, so I love to see that. When we have the opportunity on the power play, we are getting it done. Penalty kill percentage 83.3, and of course team leaders Capo Caco with 25 points. We're not even going to talk about the Capitals. We just want to roll right into this game right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and sim right into it. Boom, rocking and rolling. We're going to go ahead and bump it up to 4 times. And we put them on the power play, and we killed that one off. Excellent job from the team there. We go to 13 minutes in period number 1. Shots are 6-4 in favor of Washington. 8-6, 8-7. And it's Perron putting one in the net. So he's been playing pretty good for us, right? The last couple of games, he's been playing very good for us. It's a 1-0 Hartford lead. 16-10 on the shots. I'm not seeing a whole lot here. We need something else to happen here. Definitely need something else to happen here. Oh, well, you know what? You know why nothing's happening? Because I didn't press the freaking button. Yeah, you got to press the button, coach. It's like I just stood in the locker room, and it's the professor putting one in. It's 2-0. So we moved him in the lineup. This team's starting to come alive here. It's really good. See what happens when you start moving things around, right? You just start pairing people up the right way. It's like putting closers and openers together, right? Closers and openers. If you're a golf pro, you know what I'm talking about. Kelly puts one past Thompson. So that's the first time we've seen Kelly's name up on the board in a while. So excellent job there. Donato's going to put one past DJ. It's 3-1. So I think we're going to be watching to see if DJ can get himself a shutout soon, right? We haven't really seen a shutout from DJ in a while. It's going to be end of the second period. Okay, rocking and rolling. 3-1. We're trying to get another win. It's Protas putting one past Gallegos. I don't know if I said his name right, but I just love to roll the R's. I don't know why I do that. Protas. That's not his name. I don't think he puts it that way. 3-2 Hartford. Power play for Washington. Let's kill it. No, we let take a shot at that one. We'll call him DB. DB puts one past DJ Gallegos. We are on the power play, and it's looking like we could have an overtime period. Oh, no overtime. I don't want to watch a hockey game. 1:20 to go. Somebody end it. And no, we got overtime. The Cave Crew loves some overtime, don't they? Well, I don't. Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong button. Okay, but that's okay. We got to go into the overtime now. Let's check out the OT. All right, so here's the thing, though. I got to make sure that I do this and that we're going to go with those. Okay, I'm not really worried about the camera angle. We could do the TV version, but I kind of like the overhead game version because you can kind of see exactly what the hell's happening as we come down the ice.
We are midway through this sudden death overtime period.
Okay, so here we are inside the Capital One Arena. Kelly goes to center ice. Carlson takes it. Ferraveri to Donato. Oh, DJ, good stop. Okay, Kelly's got it pinned against the wall. Get out there and get him. And Gallegos with the glove save. Beautiful glove save. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Swifty, he's got 38 penalty minutes. That's something to be proud of, kid. He's 4th in the league. Oh, my controller's shaking all over the place. All right, Carlson shoots. Oh, did you see that stop? Wow. Great play by Deej. Strome's going to pick up that puck. Kelly with the bad pass, and that's it. No, Sergio with the stop. Okay, bring it up, Serge. Oh, he's taking it all the way. The big fella tried to end it, and Thompson makes the stop for the Caps. Okay, so we are here in the overtime period. We saw Sergio try to rush this one up the ice and score, which was good, right? I mean, he's doing what he has to do. Jimmy's going to go to the dot. He's going to win it. Connor collects, gives it to Fagan. Fagan almost went over the blue line. Connor and Jimmy tried to deflect it. Couldn't get it done. Here comes Jimmy. Shoot it. God, Jimmy. We all want to see Jimmy score, right? Here comes Mirish. I can't say that guy's name fast enough. And DJ with the stop. Okay, so we are at a 45-second point of the period. Of overtime. We could have a shootout. I don't want to see a shootout. I want to see a game-winning goal. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy. Speed. Look at Jimmy. Go. Oh, it was a nice little move, too. Okay, let's go get one of the big scorers, man. Where's Sergio? Where's No Fear? We got B-Walk at the dot. He's out there with Capo Caco. Carlson's going to take it up. Gives it to McMichael. McMichael to the net. No, knocked off the puck. That was B-Walk coming from the back. Let's go, B-Walk. Oh, good job, DJ. Keep it in front of you. No. Oh, another glove save from the kid. Okay, so 11 seconds to go in this one. Wow. B-walk to the dot. He's out there with Paul. Oh, with Kako. Oh, no. Come on, Capo. Get it out. Oh, it's B-walk. All alone. Put it in. Oh, man. Why does he do that little shit move?
Well, here in overtime, you never know that he's feeling any pressure. There's no nerves with that save. It's timely and it's huge.
All right. So we have 1.8 seconds left. We need some sort of miracle here. And B-walk just pushes it into the corner, and it is Whaler shootout time.
So we'll decide it in a shootout next.
So here's the thing about shootouts with this team. DJ's not the best in a shootout. Definitely not the best in a shootout, but we will see what happens here in the shootout. I think Kelly's going to go first. I think Kelly's our first shooter. Yep, Kelly goes to the blue line. He's going to bring it in. Come on, nice little move. No, he's all power. Tries to fire it in there. Okay, Strome taking it to the net. Ooh, DJ with the stop. Beautiful stop by DJ. Hopefully this isn't one of those 30-shot shootouts, man. That's always a bummer. Okay, B-walk to the net, and he misses. Miroshnichenko. Miroshnichenko. Nice. Okay, Connor Burns with a chance. Here we go, Connor. Nope. Tried to go backhand, forehand, couldn't get it done. Carlson with a chance to end it. Oh my God, that was too easy. He goes a little forehand or backhand. That was a little backhanded goal. And that's going to do it. Yeah, we get to watch them celebrate a little bit because that makes us feel that much worse. Okay. So an overtime loss, but that's a point. We still get the point. All right, we can't see the stars, and I really don't care. I don't really don't care to see the stars after that. All righty. So we are through 5. That gets us through 5 on the episode, right? I don't know. It's hard for me to remember. I should write it down. I really should. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we're through 5, and we are going to see Tampa Bay. This is our next 5 games. 8, 12, and 5, Tampa Bay. 13, 10, and 3, Ottawa. 12, 9, and 5, Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay again, and we cap it off with a game at St. Louis. So we're going to go ahead and do what we've been doing. So we're through 5 games. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 points on the episode. We like 2 quick sim as we roll through the next 4 games, and then we'll see how I feel when we're done with that. Maybe, just maybe, I'll play that one and see what we can get done with the team on my own. So let's go ahead and we advance through the day. DJ, you're going to be coming out because, well, I'm a man of my word, right? No, that's not the one I want. I don't want free agents. We want line editing. Yep. So DJ is going to come out now, and we are going to go ahead and put the greatest goalie in team history back in the net. Well, only because we've only been around for 3 years, and she's been our only goalie. So that's why she is the greatest goalie in team history. We're going to put her in between the pipes, and let's go ahead and see what happens when we quick sim. So we're going to advance a day, and now we're getting a trade offer. Buchnevich. They want to give us Buchnevich Pavel Buchnevich for our second and third round pick. So second in 27, third in 28. Now, Buchnevich can score. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? Because we want to see what he can offer the team here. What has he done so far this year? Pavel Buchnevich, 11 goals, 9 assists, and 20 minutes of ice time. So he's playing, looks like second line minutes, right? I mean, it says it right there, but sometimes you got to go by the minutes. So he's playing second line minutes. He's 31 years old. And, I mean, he would fit in, but we got to dump one of our players. I don't think that I can, I don't think I can just give up 2 draft picks. Maybe, let's see if they would take him. What do you think? You think they would take Kane off our hands for that deal? Ooh, they want him. Let's see what they'll do. I'll take Pavel Buchnevich, and we'll get rid of Kane. What do you think of that? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of dough, but we've got the cap space. So let's go ahead and... Hey, all right. Beautiful. So we got rid of the upset and angry Evander Kane. We bring in Pavel Buchnevich, and we'll see what he does for this team. Let's go ahead and take a look at our lines. I think he's going to fit right in somewhere, right? Pavel, you'll go here. No. Oh, let's put him on the top line. We'll P-check second line. Perron's been playing great, so we'll put him here. And do we have anybody over here that can play left wing? No. Okay, so that last line is tough for us to get any sort of chemistry going, but we made a trade. We gave up a couple of draft picks and Evander Kane, but we got ourselves another scorer. So we'll see if maybe that helps out as we move forward. So Tampa Bay and Hartford in this one at the Amalie Arena. Andrei Vasilevsky against Simo. This is a team that in season number 1 gave us a complete ass whooping in the Eastern Conference Finals. As you can see, their record is crap this year. They're 8-12-5. They're 4-3-3 over their last 10. We are 3-5-2. So hopefully we can get something going and get over that shootout loss to the Capitals in the last game. We're gonna go ahead and just advance right through it. And we got the win, a shootout win. So I don't know. I think that's 9 wins. I'm sorry, 9 wins. That's 9 points in the episode, and we still have plenty of games to go, folks. Big round of applause for the Whalers getting 9 points in the episode. We are now 10-13-3 on the season, and we are heading into the next game with the Ottawa Senators. Mod Sogard will be between the pipes in this one for the Senators. 11 games played, 6 wins, a .932 save percentage, and a 2.33 goals against average. Simo's going to hold it down again, coming off that big win in the last game. She's got 6 wins on the season, a .894 save percentage, and a 3.26 goals against average. And we're going to just go ahead and bump right through that one too. So, don't really care about that. And we take a 3-2 loss. So a team with a winning record beat us. I'm not too upset about that. I'm definitely not too upset about that. We're going to sim right up to that next Pittsburgh Penguins game. And they're going to have Stuart Skinner. I love this dude's mustache. I love his mustache. 23 games played, 11 wins, a .917 save percentage, and a 2.77 goals against average for the former Oilers. I almost said Islanders and Oilers at the same time. The former Oiler between the pipes for the Penguins in this one. Simo's going to try to hold it down again. Really struggling this season. Absolutely struggling. 18 games played, just 6 wins, .891 save percentage, and a 3.25 goals against average. Matchups over here, they've got us in almost everything except for power play and penalty kills, so not even close to everything. We look at our current standings on the right. We are in 9th place in the Atlantic Division. But we're trying to crawl out of the cellar here. We're just 1 point behind the Lightning. So we have to try to get up a couple more points here in the episode to get back into this thing. Otherwise, it could be a lost cause. It could be a lost cause. So we've got Pittsburgh here. Let's go ahead and advance through that one, see if we can get a win. And we do. How about a 7-4 victory? Let's go ahead and take a look at the box score on that one. 7 goals. Somebody was doing something. Hopefully it was Pavel Buchnevich. Mikey, just... Oh, it doesn't do it. Like on a new game, it'll actually just show me my team. Not doing that here. Sorry, I'm struggling with this here a little bit. There it is. Okay, so the goals in this one, I just got to see because Fagan had a goal, Kako had a goal, Kelly, Serge, Fagan, Kelly, and then B-Walk. So Buchnevich didn't score, but looks like he had a couple of helpers. You can see that one on the Fagan goal in period number 2. All right, so we got another win. That's 11 points on the episode. Congratulations, team, getting it done. Getting it done. Okay, we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning coming up. They're 9-13-6. We are finally into double-digit victories, 11, 14, and 3 on the season, which is 2 to go in the episode. And we are going to, of course, sim to that game. Vasilevsky will be between the pipes for that one. Simo's going to be holding it down. She got her 7th win against Pittsburgh, so good for her. That save percentage is not moving, though. You see she gave up 4 goals, so really not playing all that well. We go ahead and we're not going to sim in. We're going to advance through that one as well. And, yes, we got another win. Oh, Lord, we're on a winning streak. Don't speak too soon, folks. 6-3-1 in our last 10. After this next one, we'll be able to see what we did in the episode. But I think we're going to end up the episode probably about 7-3-1. Yeah, if you actually do the math. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but if we do the math, it'll be like 7-3-1. So we've got some time. So I think I am going to go ahead and play this one. We're going to actually get to see this one being played out. 67% chemistry. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you from the crew out there. 67% chemistry. That's starting to bump up. So we got rid of Evander Kane. He was unhappy with the team, not really getting done what he wanted to get done. We went out and got Pavel Buchnevich in a trade from St. Louis. We sent a couple Actually, we sent Kane over there. So we're going to get to see him tonight in this next game against the Blues. So we got ourselves Pavel Buchnevich. He's done a little bit more for the team than Evander did. Hopefully Evander's happy over there. We got rid of a couple of draft picks. No big deal. The team seems to be happier and playing much better. So let's go ahead and simulate right to the next game in this one. And I think we might just watch it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and watch it, right? We don't have to. We'll watch it, the full game. Now, see, no, we're gonna simulate it. We'll watch the last period. That'll be fun. That's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and sim it. See what happens here. Dialed in 4 times the speed. And we are 3 minutes into the period, and Fagan puts one in the net. It's 1-0 Hartford. So we've got some, I don't know the word, energy. The team has some energy, finally. 7 shots in the game, 8 for St. Louis. Holloway puts one in the net, ties this one up. Then Dean scores, so it's 2-1 St. Louis. 7 minutes to go in period number 1. Come on, let's get some shots, boys. Greg Swift coming out of nowhere. That dude never scores. It's 2-2. 3 minutes to go. He scores again. So Swifty's going for a freaking hattie. That would be the first of his Whaler career if he can get it done. We roll into period number 2. So how about that fourth line? Zach Bolduc puts one past Simo. So she's right about her average right now, right? She's been giving up 3.2, 3.3. So maybe she'll actually start getting her job done here in period number 2. And it's Bolduc. 9 minutes to go in period number 2. We're going to have some hockey to watch in period number 3, I think. If it's still tied. Yeah, if it's still tied, we'll bump it. We'll bump in there and take a look at it. 3 minutes to go here in period number 2. It's 3-3. Nothing happening here. Very quiet period. Okay, so we are into period number 3. We're going to bump it. We're going to let about 10. Oh, and Pavel Buchnevich gets one against his old team. And then Shen answers right back. So it's 4-4. It is 4-4. We're going to take it right down to the 10-minute mark of this game. And we'll see if we can jump in and watch a little hockey here. Perron scores. So all the unnamed Whalers, the guys hiding in the shadows, are putting some goals in. Capo Caco answers with another one. And let's go ahead. We're gonna join the action here. We got a 6-4 lead. The team seems to be scoring quite a bit. And we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go home green, and we're going to pull up... we'll put them in a white uniform. Because I can. Because I'm the god here. All right. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's see what we can get going. Oh, I think I'm playing it. I think it has me playing it. Yeah, we definitely do not want that. We definitely do not want that. Oh, that's not what I want either. Sorry, you're getting to see all the background stuff. Okay. Here we go. 6-4, 8 minutes to go in the period. Jordan Kyrou. Yeah, all right. Feeney knocks him on his ass. And they actually tried to get me to trade for that dude. Yeah, I'm not sure why the lockdown defense is stuck on the screen, but Simo stops it.
I mean, she makes herself as big as possible. She can get square to the puck, but she also has the athletic ability and agility to move across the bottom of the net.
Look at that hit by Feeney. Holy cow, man. He killed him. I think he broke him. All right.
They continue to lead in the third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here.
Buchnevich.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. St. Louis gains a hold of possession.
Vander Kane brings it up. Walker. Kane goes after Buchnevich. Feeney. Oh, that was a nice pass by Feeney, though. You see that? All right, here we go. Evander Kane getting knocked around by his old team. Look, he was unhappy here, you know. We had to do something different. Buchnevich bringing it up. Nice little move. Gives it to the professor. Kane to Texier. Texier. Oh, Simo with the stop. All right, 4 minutes to go here in the period. 6-4 lead. I don't know. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. The team's passing the puck, right? Buchnevich is not afraid to take it, move it around. We got our second line out there. We've got Kelly, Pichek, and the professor. This is a good line. They were the season 1 top line. Pichek brings it up, crosses center line, takes it right to the net because he always does that. He always does that. He's going to go into the corner chasing that puck. Kyrou bringing it up. Shen. Simo at the stop. Yeah, that little That little overlay on the left side of the screen is pissing me off.
We're looking forward to it.
All right,
The Whalers are
Pichek,
looking to
Kelly,
protect the
and the
lead here
professor.
in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club.
Fagan to Kelly. Kelly to the professor. Over to Pichek. Do it again. Oh, he shoots Kelly. Oh, man. Tried to clean it up and couldn't get it. The professor had it. He gives it over to Fagan. Pichek behind the net. B-walk. All right, Holloway bringing it up. Gets stuck behind the net. Fagan. Buchnevich. Oh, we got an empty netter. Who's going to get it? Give it to Fagan. Shoot it. What the hell was that, bro? Colton Parayko collects it. Kakko. Empty netter. That's his second of the night. How about that? 14 goals in like 2 games for this team since we made the Buchnevich trade. Lovely shot. Just throws it. It went right over that dude. Almost ripped his freaking head off. All right, baby. Go right back to the dot. It's going to be... That was Braden. That was B-Walk. Feeney. Walker. Neighbors. Oh, right in front of the net. Right in front of the net.
Ready to get that significant other in your life, or maybe that child who's
all right, let's do this.
to get that first jersey.
26 seconds left. We've taken 42 shots. They've taken 32. We're up 7-4. Buchnevich. Kakko. Oh, you got to go get him, man. If they're gonna punish Kakko like that, we can't have that shit. Dvorsky bringing it up. Neighbors. Oh, nice hit, Serge. Hold it, Serge. There you go. Excellent win here. Simo gave up 4 goals, but the team came up with the puck in the net. That's what's important, right? That's what's important.
Here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.
I don't remember seeing that, but somebody got beat up pretty good there on that one. Okay, so that is gonna do it. We win this one 7-4 over St. Louis. We outshot them. They outhit us. We held on to the puck just a little bit longer. Passing was pretty good. Let's see. No, I can't really see much of anything. Team stats, we know that Swifty had 2 goals in this one, right? So good job there. Let's go ahead and get out of that screen. We'll finish the game here. And so that is 10 games. We are through 10 games. Let's see if that chemistry changes before we head to the next game. Let's see if it happens. See, now I'm like totally focused on the locker room chemistry and trying to get it up above 70. I think that's going to be our goal here, heading into the next or throughout the next episode. When we're losing shitty, that's when they're down in the 60s, right? That's when they seem to be down in the 60s. Okay, we're going to sim to the Boston game. So we're going to head into the next episode. Oh, we went up to 68%. Excellent job from the team. We picked up like 8% of locker room chemistry. So welcome to the team, Pavel Buchnevich. It's like the guy brought a basket of sunshine and rainbows when we got him from St. Louis. Let's take a look, right? I think our last 3 games maybe? Our last 3 games, we had 17 goals. And we have won 3 in a row heading into a game, rivalry game with the Boston Bruins. So, before we look at next week's schedule and talk about what's going to happen in next week's episode, let's go ahead and take a look at our stats for this week. I love this little feature because we can actually look at the last 10 games, right? So we can take a look at anybody we want. We're going to go right off the centers here. In this episode, Mr. Kelly, let's see. In this episode, he had 4 goals and 7 assists for a total of 11 points in the last 10 games. So excellent job there. Here's the only pain in the butt about this. We know Braden played pretty good as well in this episode. He had 12 points, so great job over the last 10. Jimmy, not much out of Jimmy. Matthew Rempe, not much out of Matthew Rempe. We moved him in. He played a game or 2. Let's see what P-Check did in this episode. P-Check, how'd you do? P-Check, 14 points. Wow, what a performance from P-Check in this episode. Picking up 14. Pavel Buchnevich, you just joined us, so we're going to pass you right now, but welcome to the team, pal. Gregory Swift, he had a couple of good games. He had 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points. That's way better than what he's done most of the season, right? I mean, he has a total of 7 all season, so most of it coming in this little series of 10 games. Taven, he didn't play a whole lot. Perrone, now here's a guy who really, really showed up in the episode. He had 3 goals, right, and a -5, but way more action than he's had throughout the season. We haven't seen too much from him. Our right wingers look like this. Capo Caco. Yeah, Mike. Let's see. Capo Caco. What did he do in the last 10 games? 5 goals, 5 assists for 10 points. Connor, I felt like it was a pretty quiet episode for Connor. He had 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points, so not too bad, right? He's still got 26 points on the season, so he's performing. He's right up to where he should be. The professor, I think he came alive a little bit, especially on the assists. He had 3 goals, 5 assists, so he picked up in the first 20 games. He had a total of 7 points. He has 8 in this one. So 20 games, 7 points, 10 games, 8 points, playing much better. Again, we move those lines around, and I think that's really, really making the difference with this team. Blake Sant, not a whole lot out of him either in this one. So I think the ones to really look at, we'll take a look at our defensemen as well, just because Sergio, we know what he did in this episode. In 10 games, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. Let's see, Michael Fagan. I didn't really see much from him. Mr. Feeney, let's see what you did. I hit the wrong button. Mr. Feeney, you had 1 goal and 2 assists in 10 games in this episode. Really not much happening for Mr. Feeney, so we might have to switch up that defensive pairings a little bit. Fagan didn't do much. We know Paul didn't do much. So most of the action came from Michael, Fagan, and Sergio, so that could be a top-line pairing because they're actually showing us a little more. Fagan, of course, is a -10, so that's not good, right? Feeney's a +3. Fagan's a -10, but maybe if we do some math and figure something out there, we can put Feeney back down there with Paul, put Fagan up there with Serge. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Okay. So that was it. All right. In this episode, we pick up 15 points. 15 big points. And we have gone from the basement to 6th place. So we are back in this thing. 7-2-1 in the episode. We're heading into next week's episode. Let's take a look at the calendar, see who we have coming up. Looks like some division teams, right? We've got the Boston Bruins, 21-7-3. We've got the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Ducks, Boston again. So that's 4. 5th game is Nashville. 6th game is Boston again. So we'll have Boston 3 times in next week's episode. It's going to be a challenge. We'll have Chicago. So for my Chicago fans out there, make sure you are here next week. See if we can take down the Blackhawks. Ottawa. We'll have Toronto. And we'll finish off with Toronto. So we have next week's episode, we have 3 games with the Boston Bruins. We have 2 with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then we've got a couple of other ones sprinkled in there. Chicago, Ottawa, the Ducks. So going to be a challenge next week, right? Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. This week saw a couple of moves. We saw Evander Kane get completely worked up, really unhappy with what he was doing on the team, where he was on the team. We decided to pack him up and ship him off. So both of our preseason acquisitions are now gone. Both are gone, and we have added Capo Caco, and we have added Pavel Buchnevich to this team, and we seem to be on the rise. So hopefully that's going to help out. Those 2 players will help out. Last year, not last year. In season number 1, we made the trade sending Feddo to Buffalo. We got Albi Kubel, and we had gotten Yoki Haru. When we got those trades going, that also energized the team and got us into the playoffs. So hopefully those 2 guys can help us to get things going as we head into game 31 to 40 and try to get to the trade deadline with a winning record. That's going to be the goal for next week. So we might touch up some of the lines early in the episode next week. For sure, as we just mentioned, after looking at the stats, we could see No Fear possibly go back down to the second line. That is nothing against him necessarily. It's just all about production, right? So not a whole lot of production in this episode, but we saw a lot out of Fagan. So we might try Fagan and Surge, see if that chemistry is there, and if we can get something, anything going in that area. And then, of course, that goalie battle continues. Simo and DJ continue to go back and forth in the net. She did get 3 wins to finish up the episode, so she'll be holding it down next week, really until she loses. I think that's basically the way it's going to happen. We'll go with 2 losses in a row. I think 2 losses in a row is fair unless we have a back-to-back. Okay, so that is going to do it for this evening. I'd like to thank everyone for their patience. Of course, we had 1 or 2 little glitches tonight. My microphone cut out for a little bit. So if you're watching this if you're watching this recorded, thank you for hanging in there. That's probably a place where I might lose somebody. You might see a couple of edits just to take that stuff out of there. So if you made it all the way through the episode recorded and you noticed those little things, thanks for hanging in there and watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to also feel free to put some comments on the board. I saw a couple people pop in and out. Didn't get a whole lot of comments, except for, of course, one of my top defensemen, always throwing his comments up on the board, gave me some stuff to talk about. So again, thanks so much for supporting. Also, feel free to check out the channel. I got a lot of shorts that I've been putting out, just about 1 a day, trying to also come up with some ideas for some episodes in the future where I can possibly do some edits. Been trying to get some inspiration. I know, possibly doing something with historical basketball or historical baseball. But we're going to continue on with the live feeds. We'll keep going as we head into games 31 through 40 next week with the Whalers, and then we're back at it with the Montreal Expos. Hopefully next Tuesday night, we'll have our regular setup up and running. And yes. Actually, thank you, Mr. Feeney, for mentioning that. Monday night is the NCAA Football National Championship, and we will be rooting for my new favorite college football team, the Indiana Hoosiers. I never thought I'd say that, but then again, I never thought I'd say that the Indiana Hoosiers were playing in the college football national championship game. But we're going to have an opportunity to see that firsthand next Monday. So once again, everyone have a great night. Have a great week. And I will see you next week inside the cave. Thanks.